So Luke Jackson will have it. The run from behind is Rivers. Drives it inside again. Not Max again! Are you kidding?
Just to clean that up, the only Melbourne captains to kick 4 in a final. Ryan needs Flower, now for 5.
And for 4 in the quarter from Max. What a 16 minutes from the D's. The skipper has 5. And Lepper, it's one thing to have great players, which Melbourne have, Geelong have too. But when you've got great players all playing in career best form at the same time, that is just one of those magical little windows that doesn't always happen in a playing group.
You're right, and they're amazing. A lot of All-Australians in this group. It's the Melbourne year, isn't it? You can just sense that tidal wave, and they're just in a group of 3. Too big, too strong. Look at Gary Lyon.
And once again, it's just the ease of which they've been able to win the footy away from the centre. Just so easy.
It's 13-3 from stoppages. Chris Scott, there's still a long time to go.
This is a training run at the minute.
Is that right? 11 over 30. Which I think is a VFL AFL record. Brownie, the D's are piling more. Max, take another one. He's genuinely taking the piss, Max.
He is.
Genuinely taking the piss.
He could kick 6 or 7 at this rate.
This is extraordinary, Chief.
He's there mouthing off through the
Jack Viney. Look at Jack Viney lipping off. So Big Max, he's got Henderson as an opponent. He's got Brown, he's got Henry flying with him, and he just reaches up and takes the contested mark. Nothing they can do to stop him. The big man's on fire.
He's got a bag of 5 in mind. How good is this?
Oh, please kick it. Please kick it, man.
Directly in front with the Optus Stadium. They're on their feet. They want goal number 5. Max Gawn's got 5. Career best. He couldn't have played any better. And we've got a mountain of time left. 70 points is the margin. Triple M Beacon Trade scoreboard.
You know what the best reaction of all was? On the boundary line. Simon Goodwin trying to keep things nice and level and calm and considered when he's seeing something incredible that you just don't see. A dominant performance from a ruckman who's now gone forward and kicked a couple after kicking 3 in the ruck. This is just ludicrous stuff.
And the luxury to send Jackson into the ruck, who's done a fine job when he's been in there and allowed Max to go forward, but he's kicked 2 goals from when he's been forward. 3 of them have been genuinely out of the ruck.
Brownie, I'm with you. Melbourne have been beaten up by Geelong for over a decade. Down at Geelong, the record ever score, I think, was kicked against him. There's a few players that
remember
all big time.
So the rising star gives the hand pass to Rivers, flowing by, and he dumps it deep in the Gawn direction. He couldn't again, could he? He does! He's never played a quarter like it. Contested mark in a pack of 5. And Viney's into the ball, telling them about it.
Well, Henderson's his direct opponent, and Lockie's having a horrible finals campaign, and it's continuing. He sort of got shoved out by Max, but it still seems to be in the flow of things, and he goes back, takes a mark, and everyone celebrates.
Yeah. He might end the night as the Mayor of Perth, Max Gawn, the way this is going. He's put through his 5th. And this utter blitz from Melbourne. It's a 7-goal third term, and we haven't even reached the halfway mark of it. 16-6-102 to Geelong 5-2-32. There was an American who had a quarter like this somewhere in the dim past in a prelim. This is homegrown, and it's wholesome, it should be said.
And I like that they're not showboating, so they're still... Their game is still around the contest. They're getting the ball forward. The forwards are working well together, and they're just doing the simple things really well, and that might sound a little bit ridiculous, but they are just performing at a very, very high level at the moment.
Good to see Gaz on the cutaway sticking. He still put the goal down in his footy record despite celebrating.
Approaching the middle of the third quarter. And they go forward through Rivers, running onto a hand pass, driving it long. Gawn! In the middle of a pack, has taken a mark. And he will go back and line up for number 5. And he just doesn't miss.
Well, I know I'm looking at Viney now having a go at the Geelong players. Sometimes you just got to sit back. You're on top. I know the emotion's not going to win Geelong the game, but just sit back and know that you're going to be in a grand final and you've still got one big game to play. Gee, that's amazing. He's had a sensational game.
The old-timers might be thinking, Big Bob Johnson. He comes in for number 5 and he drives it through. And they lead by 70 points. Max Gawn has kicked 5. 16-6, 102 to 5-2-32 on the Collins House scoreboard.
He's had 17 disposals too, and we're halfway through the third quarter. So this is one of the great all-time finals game by a ruckman. It's hard to remember anything that we've ever seen like it, Beaver.
I'm just trying to think the last time a genuine ruckman has kicked 5 goals in a final. I can't even remember like a Simon Madden.
Simon Madden would have been.
Big Nick in 72, kicked 6.
That's how far we've got to go back, almost half a century.
We weren't born, Tim.
I was there.
And it's the beauty of that man, Luke Jackson, what he provides for this team to allow you don't lose too much when Jackson's in the centre bounce.
Tell you what, Max going into this game for the season had kicked 11 goals, 15. His kick in front of goal was terribly unreliable. That winner that he kicked in the final round might have just turned things around for him.
Long ball from Rivers to full forward. Maxi! This is a clinic! He's taken a mark, 25 out. This has been the Max Gawn show. And Big Maxi cruises in and he gets it home.
Plays on by hand. Runner going by. Rivers kicks long inside. 50. Oh, he can do no wrong, Big Max. He takes an absolute beauty of a contested grab. And Viney goes in just to give his best wishes to the Cats that surrounded Big Max Gawn. Oh, what a monster he has been. He's got 4. Could he kick a 5th? They stand up and applaud Max Gawn, the Melbourne skipper, around the ground. Gawn's kick's on its way. It is footy to the max at Perth Stadium. This preliminary final is all Big Maxi Gawns. He's got 5. And the Demons are on their way to a grand final. Even at the 16-minute mark of the third term, this lead is now out to a remarkable 70 points. 16-6, 102. They've gone past the 3 figures. Geelong 5-2-32.
He's a great example, Maxi Gawn, of someone who probably came into the system a bit rough around the edges from some of the stories I've heard. Maybe not the most professional player out there back in those days, but just turned himself into some sort of athlete, some sort of player, hasn't he? Like the strength and the ability to use his ability, his sort of attributes there is just fantastic.